Good morning, UNM. Today is Tuesday, April 24th, 2012. Coming up on UNews, summer registration for UNM is in full swing, as are allergies.
And one New Mexico cat is getting national attention for a very heavy issue. Plus a look at the sports world. All this and more coming up next.
Students looking to take classes over the summer, we have some good news for you. Summer registration is open starting this week. Students are encouraged to register early so that they have the best chance of getting into the classes they wish to take. Registration is open online at my.unm.edu.
Need something to do this weekend? UNM Res Life is throwing a beach party this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Redondo Village Apartments. There will be a barbecue, sand volleyball, and a raffle with a variety of items donated by local businesses. This event is being put on to help benefit Cuidando Los Niños, which is an organization that aims to help children and their families that are facing homelessness. To attend the event, one must donate $3, 3 cans of food, or an article of clothing, which will all go towards Cuidando Los Niños.
With allergy season in full effect, you might be looking for remedies to clear symptoms. The Herb Store in Nob Hill has remedies for problems ranging from stuffy nose to sleep remedies. UNews reporter Chris Feely has a story.
Teas, supplements, and oils are all inventory in the store that treats just about any symptom. The Herb Store Apothecary on the corner of Carlisle and Central is filled wall to wall with containers and jars of things most of us have never heard of. Herb Store employee Ivy Rose says she has new clients walk in every day.
We have our regulars. There's a good number of them that come in at least weekly. And then we have people that come into the Nob Hill shopping area that have never been in here. They also show up and I've never seen a store like this before.
This year the store is celebrating its 30th anniversary, and Christy DeLozier is the herbalist who owns the shop, and she's ready for the flu season. Christy and her employees are eager to give everyone their variety of products.
Each different thing works on a different level of either working with the immune system or preventative or cumulative to strengthen the immune. So some of it's going to be a booster, some of it's going to help you to kill off everything almost like an antibiotic would, but in a more holistic way.
Tony Rosalino is a firm believer of holistic medicine and is a regular at the herb store. Rosalino visits the herb store when he's not feeling well and gets things that rid his cold symptoms.
But mullein is good because when you need it, it doesn't grow. It dies off in the winter, and it's really good as an expectorant. Mullein, osha is a really good, it helps stimulate the immune system. You can just chew on some of those roots, and it'll coat your throat. Licorice root is huge.
The store makes it clear that it is not allowed to give medical advice. Instead, employees at the store offer experiences with products and encourage customers to do research on the products. With UNews, this is Chris Feely.
Driving around New Mexico, on the side of the road, you will often come across temporary memorials that have been erected by family members of victims of auto-related deaths. A new exhibit showing at the Da Vinci Center called Roadside Crosses and Memorials, Photo Essays by Gerald Moore, a collection of photos taken of these memorials. The exhibit is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. from now until May 31st. For more information, you can call 505-277-5627.
If you have been over by the pit recently, you might have noticed the tents that are popping up in the parking lot. This weekend, April 26th to 28th, the annual Gathering of Nations will be held there. The event includes over 3,000 participants, music, dance, competitions, food, and shopping. For more information, call 505-836-2810 or visit gatheringofnations.com. Speaking of the pit, let's throw it over to Alan for a look at This Week in Sports. Alan?
Well, thanks, Shanice. Well, the Lobo men's baseball team ran their consecutive game win streak to 7 with a weekend sweep of Florida Gulf Coast University. The Lobos are 18-12 overall and will continue their homestand hosting Texas Tech today and Wednesday before returning to conference play versus UNLV this weekend. All games will be played at Isotopes Park, and first pitch is set for 6 p.m. tonight. The latest rankings in the coaches poll for New Mexico are out, and there was one big change this week as Sandia High School edged out La Cueva for the top spot in the boys 5A, while Piedra Vista held on for a fourth week in a row in Class 4A. For a complete listing, you can visit nmact.org and click on the baseball link. It wasn't quite as perfect as his pitching performance, but White Sox hurler Philip Humber was rewarded Monday with a guest appearance on David Letterman. Humber threw 9 perfect innings in a victory over Seattle on Saturday. He became the 21st pitcher in history to achieve this feat and becomes the 7th former Met pitcher to throw a no-hitter with his new team. Ouch. And the second phase of the Roger Clemens steroid saga begins this week. Clemens was charged with perjury for his 2008 testimony before Congress in which he denied ever taking the drug HGH. The judge ruled on Monday that former teammate and longtime friend Andy Pettit would not be allowed to give testimony regarding his use of illegal steroids. Pettit admitted he had taken performance-enhancing drugs to recover from an injury back in 2002 and had obtained them from Clemens' personal trainer, Brian McNamee. The NFL draft is beginning to set Thursday, yet a team that lost its draft picks, the New Orleans Saints, continue to dominate the airwaves, with new allegations that Saints GM Mickey Loomis, who was already suspended for his participation in the pay-for-play bounty, is being accused of using illegal listening devices to hear conversations between opposing coaches. Loomis and the Saints deny any wrongdoing. And that's all the sports for today.
One local cat is making national news after being dubbed one of the fattest cats in the world. According to KOAT, Mr. Meow is a 39-pound feline that currently is residing at the Santa Fe Animal Shelter. To put into perspective, the average weight for a house cat usually is around 12 pounds. He'll be up for adoption in the near future, but must lose at least 10 pounds. That's one big cat.
That is, and I know we have a problem with obesity here in America for people, but I guess we can add cats to the list too.
Yeah, pets are the new thing. Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Adam Bailey.
And I'm Shanice Cox. Have a wonderful day, and go Lobos.